Alright, it's pretty obvious to y'all by now. I hope that I've been telling the truth all along. Then again, the things that I said would happen because of the slander happened because of the slander. The things said would happen if nobody went in with me happened because nobody went in with me. I literally just posted dhhs, bad cops in no time. It says, you can't post or comment for 30 days. This is because you previously posted something that didn't follow our community standards. This post goes against our standards on nudity, sexual activity, so no one else can see it. Well, we're going to have to take a look at that, aren't we? Let's see which one it claims is. Oh, it's claiming that the very last video that I made is against community standards. It says that it goes against their standards on nudity, sexual activity, so no one else can see it. Now, this has been happening since, and of course, I'm gonna post a link to this video, copy video URL. We'll put it up here. And over here in the comment section, live chat, sorry, we'll paste it. Blam. That one apparently goes against standards for sexual activity or nudity. I don't see how, being as it's conversation between myself and a lady from the Department of Health and Human Services. Ugh. All right, we'll try the continue button. It says how we make decisions. We use the same community standards around the world for everyone on Facebook. We use either technology or a review team to remove anything that doesn't follow our standards as quickly as possible. Our review team works in many languages to make sure our standards are applied consistently. Says we have one set of standards because we want everyone on Facebook to feel welcome. Nudity or sexual content includes nudity showing genitals, sexual activity, female nipples, except in the context of breastfeeding, afterbirth moments, health and acts of protest, and sexually explicit language. Well, let us press the continue button. What would you like to do? Because your post goes against our community standards on nudity or sexual activity, no one else can see it. Let us know what you'd like to do. Accept decision. No one else can see your post, and you'll no longer be able to request a review or disagree with decision. We use your feedback to make improvements on future decisions. All right, well, we're going to disagree with the decision. It says, we usually offer the chance to request a review and follow up if we got decisions wrong. We have fewer reviewers available right now because of the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak. We are trying hard to prioritize reviewing content with the most potential for harm. This means we may not be able to follow up with you, though your feedback helps us do better in the future. Thank you for understanding. Well, apparently, I don't get to request a review, and they're just going to close it. Well, isn't that a bunch of horse shit? Yeah, so much for doing the right thing, right? So much for America the Beautiful, right? Fuck this goddamn country. You don't like my words? Well, fuck you. You're a fucking piece of shit. Let's see. October 19th, 2016. This is the day after my birthday in Chesapeake, Virginia. So we will share this one. We'll see if it'll allow it. I'm trying to adjust that it can only be seen by friends for some odd reason. Let's see if it'll let me post. Oh, wow, it did. We'll make it public and then we'll read it. It says, you all know who I am in person. That guy is a badass. Me on Facebook, probably not someone you want to know. But I don't want to hug you on Facebook either. I want to hug you and tell you I give a shit in person. That way I can tell you things nobody else has the testicular fortitude to say to your face. Things like your breath could knock a buzzard off a shit wagon, or you're nuttier than squirrel turds. Fuck this goddamn country. No joke. Let's press play on this.
I'm unsafe where I have one, and I was abused in the jails. There's a guy named George on my YouTube channel. A few other witnesses to the abuse by the jailers over the slander. And that's not okay either, because when I'm trying to tell the hospital staff, hey, I've been assaulted repeatedly by police and I have proof, and they're treating me like I'm schizophrenic because of it. It's stupid, because these people are not qualified. And that their opinions, not the facts. The facts are in there. Their opinions are what they hear and then just assume. And I'm like, well, then they're telling the doctor whatever they want. The doctor meets with me for 5 minutes first thing in the morning. He's not listening. So how much do you get a month in disability? Less than 800 a month, but not much. I think it's like 780 something. Does it go into a bank account or on a card? It goes on a card, and we've been trying to get a bank account. But in order to get the bank account, we have to get the driver's license. So we've been waiting on the driver's license stuff for 8 months. We've been jumping through hoops trying to get that. And in order to get any of the other information that I personally need to work it out myself, I have to have that driver's license. They're not going to send me my medical files so that I can come show them and say, hey, see, this is what they tried to have me diagnosed with during a situation that legitimately was happening. So instead of treating me like I'm crazy for saying that this is happening, take a look at it. And then there's, all of the documentation that shows that I was trying to get help. What they showed in court is what police officers had said. Police officers had said I wasn't trying to get help. And the fact is, there is. I mean, just my phone call records show how much I was trying to get help, how many organizations I had called. And that phone that I had lost that I was talking to you about, that had a lot of that information in it, because by that point I had spent hundreds of hours on the phone trying to get a safe place.
I suppose I should stop this to tell you how my birthday went. Yesterday was my birthday. I spent the whole day helping out a lady who had threatened to kill me. Why did I spend the whole day out there? Did I do it so I could record all of our conversations? No. I did it because I need help. course, she spent all her time thanking me because Officer Hahn is gone. For her, it's a positive thing. She got busted drinking and driving. So if Hahn doesn't show up, then she thinks she's going to get off. That could happen, I suppose. The problem is, Sheriff DaCosta, he knew that I wasn't going to let this go because I can't. In order to cover his own ass and cover the wrongdoings with these officers, he had to allow these officers to travel on. What does this do? It allows DaCosta to remain the sheriff here. It allows the sheriff to not do his job ever regarding my situation. Now then, there's the fact that I have this evidence. I need computer skills, obviously. Also, I need an environment where I'm not constantly trying to find a place to plug in. And then I have to find a place to fucking try to find something to eat. And then I have to find a place to plug in again. And then I have to try to find a place with internet. And then I still, through all of this, need to find somebody who is willing to sit down with me and fucking help me. Meanwhile, all these people who promised to help me and didn't keep their word, oh, sure, they got valid reasons. But if they were valid, they should have come forward with them in fucking court. You got to hear the conversations between me and Brandon Ratner. I'm gonna post up a video called For Peaches the Liar. Now, the reason for this isn't because of the video itself. It is because there are 116 conversations, or not conversations, but links to 116 conversations that are recorded in here on YouTube. That's not even close to the number of conversations that are recorded in here on YouTube. I had to do things the way that I did because police didn't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Most of the people on this page, they're just here because they hate me. Any excuse at all. Meanwhile, the only reason that I use YouTube to this day is because I don't have help. Now, yesterday, I had my computer plugged in over at that lady's house pretty much all day long. And it wanted to do some sort of an update. It took all day long. I didn't get to work on the things that I wanted to. And even if I did, any time that I sat down to work on something of my own, I'm going to get screamed at. So I'd rather just not get screamed at. You guys don't like me screaming on the internet. I got to deal with it in real life. You guys don't like when I scream and shout and so on and so forth. Get the fuck over it. If I have to deal with it in real life, keep in mind you have a choice in the matter. For you, this is just entertainment. What we are going to do right now is make another telephone call. Who is it we should call? We got plenty of restricted numbers. Restricted. What are these restricted calls? Well, most of them are people harassing me. And these assholes want to tell me that the answer to ending the harassment is to change my goddamn phone number. No. See, I gotta deal with this shit in real life too. I can't fucking take care of myself because of what happened to me. I am fucking disabled, and taking away all of my disability money because I was fucking assaulted for trying to turn in assaults. Holy shit. What the fuck kind of country are we living in? But you don't care about me. I'm not black enough. You don't care about me. I'm not female enough. I can't be a victim. I have the wrong color skin. I can't be a victim. I have the wrong genitalia. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Someone to help me because I don't have the computer skills to send it electronically. When I go in to talk to the police by myself, I can't explain to them, hey, I am being bullied to the point of being suicidal. I need you to do something.
Now, through all of this, every single bit of it, my guilt was assumed. Guilty until proven innocent, and I wasn't allowed to show shit. I wasn't allowed to show any of the threats, any of the harassment, any of the assault. Being told that I can do these things when I get out, but then they do everything in their power to prevent me from getting out instead of being released on my birthday in 2018 so that I could actually fill out a report against my public pretender. My public pretender outright lied to me repeatedly over and fucking over again in order to justify her not doing her job because I had already fired her repeatedly. But you don't want to hear that, do you? It doesn't fit your narrative of Sean as a fucking monster. We're sorry, we're fucking sorry. No, you are fucking sorry. You're goddamn right about that. You are fucking sorry and pathetic. And people and say, oh, well, you had all day yesterday. You had all day yesterday. No, first of all, I didn't have internet access. I got kind of sort of internet access on my phone. No matter what, the cops in this town aren't going to investigate any fucking crimes against me. I don't have the means to actually do this shit. That's the thing, is that I need fucking help. I'm trying to turn in fucking predators. I have all of this evidence and I need help showing it. I need help in person. If you deny me that help in person, does that make me guilty? And then Tara, when I was talking to her today, she's wanting to talk about my diagnosis. Well, fine, we can talk about my diagnosis. It doesn't matter what my diagnosis is. What matters is the fucking crimes that were committed against me and the fact that those diagnoses were used as excuses not to listen. Was I diagnosed as mentally ill? No, you can't diagnose someone as mentally ill. That's not a fucking diagnosis. It's a generalized term used to victimize innocent people.
I think that's bullies, but I'm already on the way to Scott Bluff. You're suicidal. We have to lock you up. I have, Scott Costa is also well to explain that, I'm sure.
See?
It's not go well in Scott Bluff. It didn't.
It didn't go well in Scotts Bluff. I didn't need to be in Scotts Bluff. I needed Scott Costa to take a report about his fucking cops. Very specifically, Cody Selhorst and Jared Hahn. To this day, I still haven't gotten anyone to fucking help me with that. Go to the library. No, I need a safe fucking environment. A safe fucking environment. If I'm going to talk to you outside of the library, and then I have to go inside of the library in order to get the information that you want, and then I have to go back outside to fucking talk to you, and then back inside. I went through this shit at Starbucks. And Starbucks was open every fucking day. The library here in Chapel, Nebraska is open maybe 3 days a fucking week, if it fucking opens. So no matter how many times you guys who are new to this want to hop on and go, oh, well, I heard about this from Rob Gavigan's channel. I feel bad for you. Have you tried calling the Health and Human Services? Yes, I fucking have. And the very officers that I needed her there for were there to fucking intimidate me and to outright fucking lie to me and to outright lie to her.
Those drugs in me, and they had a very, very bad time with it after that. You're not going to put those drugs in me. I don't care. You're not going to harm me. From my recollection, you're not on meds. You don't want to be on meds.
I don't need meds. Meds aren't going to stop the abuse. Hello. 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 Yes, YouTube channel. This is another one of my harassers. Now you notice that number says restricted. What number does it have that comes up when the police call you? Restricted. So am I supposed to just ignore these? Or am I supposed to, aw, he didn't like it. Aw, poor guy. Fucking piece of shit. I show it here because I still don't have help in person. Before I can talk to the police, I have to have someone go in with me to talk to the police. Before I can call any of these places and actually have them take it seriously, I have to have someone go in with me. Before anybody will look at any fucking evidence, I have to have someone go in with me and explaining this to all of these fucking idiots who want to tell me they don't have the time after making promises. Well, fine. If you don't have the time because of whatever reason, at least tell the police that. Yes, Sean is telling the truth, but I can't show up in court because I have to go to fucking work. So we're gonna turn off this and we're gonna call 911.